Oh, we're live.
Happy Monday, everybody.
Hey.
Monday.
We are
Square.
live.
Square's on your
Live.
face. We're good.
It's on my face.
Yep. You got the
Following
square.
My face.
What's up,
It's
Vinny?
following. Hey.
Vinny.
How you doing, brother? Happy
Vinny.
Monday.
Thanks for
People are
joining
gonna
us.
be like, "Why are you doing this?"
That's right. We
Some
can
sort
see
of
on our
a-
camera here the face tracker's locked on Kelly's face.
You're turning into a cobra. Can I steal the square?
You steal it.
No.
No, I don't
It's the Canon dual pixel autofocus. Too good.
It's fantastic. You're looking for a good camera autofocus? Canon M50 is the way to go.
Is that what we have?
Yes. Canon M50.
I always forget the names of them.
Yep.
But happy Monday, everybody. Hope you had an amazing weekend. It is well, we have an extra holiday day today.
Yeah, we had the day off today, all of us. It was a holiday up here in Ontario, Canada.
Yeah. It's the last day of our long weekend. I'm so sad. It's the Sunday blues.
It's been a holiday in most other provinces. They just call them different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Manitoba's Terry Fox Day, and I don't know. There's a bunch. It popped up on my calendar. It was like,
I get that on yeah. It's like,
Janet.
hey,
Janice,
what's going on?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I know it's on my calendar too. It'll pop up like every single, whatever province has of the day, it shows it. I'm like, I don't care all this stuff.
Someone's dropping shocked emojis. Is that what that is?
I think it's smiley
Was it
face.
smiley faces?
I don't know.
It's hard to see. But whoever it
Anyways,
is,
So fast.
we appreciate y'all doing it. Thanks.
Yeah, it's kind of a gloomy day too, which kind of makes it a little, I don't know, it doesn't help the mood.
no, today was kind of a miserable day out. It's kind of like rainy and cloudy, and it was a really nice weekend, but today's kind of gross out.
I had a nap, so I'm still a little groggy.
Oh no, I dozed for half an hour. It's like I woke up. I'm like, okay, that's it. If I go any longer, it'll be like the trouble nap.
I did the same thing. I was importing some footage from a video we shot, and it was just kind of like, well, let's close my eyes while that's importing and stuff like that. And I was like, all right, I got the same thing. Get up, because
I woke up after an hour, and I woke up because I was lying funny, and my arm was really sore, and I was like, oh, I could just roll over and keep going. I was like, no, get up.
No, well, that's it's going to regret it. Then tonight, I'm trying to go to bed to get ready for work tomorrow. I'll be like, oh no, I overslept. I'm going to stay up all night. That's the worst feeling.
So yeah, that was.
So hopefully you guys had a good weekend too. Your Monday, if you were off, hope you enjoyed it. If you had to work, hopefully it wasn't too painful.
Yeah, we got 5 people in chat in the stream right now.
I'm sorry, I don't.
Hey, all 5 people out there.
We're off to it.
Me to yawn. It's just like one of those things. It's like you always yawn like in inappropriate places. Like, oh my gosh.
What's up, Sally?
Sally.
Hey, Sally.
It's like once you start, you just can't stop yawning.
7:01 yawn.
She's only got 59 more minutes to survive.
No, it's not even that. It's just like it's not even a tired yawn. It's like
It's your groggy from your nap yawn.
maybe
Probably.
Big Sunday night. That's right.
Yeah. So hopefully, I don't know. Sometimes the short weeks are really long at work.
Yeah.
It throws you off. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully this week will just fly by.
I just suppressed that. Yeah, it's like I'm not even now that I've said yawn and people are saying yawn. It's like
It's
am
in
I
your
gonna make you
brain.
guys yawn now?
Not so far, but probably.
Yeah, that'll be real fun for everyone.
Yeah. So we shot a video today.
We
Fun
did.
video.
It was fun. It was actually really good.
It was really good. Yes, yes.
Yeah, it was really good.
You guys will see it soon.
I'm not sure when it maybe we'll try and get it for Saturday, but if not, it'll be probably next Tuesday, I'm guessing.
I don't know. Steve's the man on this one, so he's pretty quick at editing. We'll see.
Well, this one was a pretty straightforward one, so it shouldn't be.
I think the raw footage was only 5 minutes.
It wasn't too long. More than that, but
but like the trying it part, then there's some like B-roll stuff, but yeah, it's not going to be super. Beaver Canoe versus Roots.
Well, that's a good question because Beaver Canoes, you can't actually get it up here anymore.
No, it popped up for a bit when Target was back. I think.
Yeah,
and then it disappeared again.
Yeah, I can't. I think I don't know if you can still get them somewhere, like online. Maybe I'm not sure.
Maybe online, but as for like in a store, I haven't seen them in a while.
Not gonna lie,
since Target left.
I never had a Beaver Canoe. They're all cute. I like them.
I had a Beaver Canoe T-shirt from Target and a Roots. I love my Roots sweater. Their Roots stuff's really good. I'm gonna say Roots. I'm just gonna drop it and say Roots is my preferred.
I mean, I say they're both equal. I think they're both kind of cool, but we can only really get Roots. So.
No, sadly, yeah. Now it's more Roots and Muskoka Bearwear.
They're both expensive, so I didn't have any. I only have a Roots sweater now because I got it as a gift. Otherwise, I would not have.
Pricey stuff, yeah.
Mike,
what's going on, man?
Mike, hey, old.
Good to see you.
Sally Smith, Bombshell in Another World, we're part of.
You said we're right. Well, hope everyone's good, guys.
Yeah, hope it's all good out there in worlds.
Yeah. How goes it, everyone? Everyone, how goes it?
It goes good, man. How are you, Mike? We were just saying we had a holiday up here today, so we had the day off, which is really nice.
It was good.
Yeah.
Now we have the Sunday blues.
I know.
Sunday blues.
Sunday scaries.
No, you were coming through. We were just answering Sally's question about beaver canoe versus.
I was
rafts.
having a real hard internal debate about that. I'm like, probably harder than I needed to.
Yeah, I think so. I feel like our brain is on long weekend.
I know. I
mode.
was like, which logo do I like better though? I'm like, both logos are nice. It doesn't really matter. But anyways, I have more Roots stuff than Beaver Canoe, so I guess Roots is my champion.
Well, at least you had Monday off. We did not. That's true.
No, it was nice. It was very nice to have the day off for sure. I'll never turn down a long weekend.
It was fantastic.
Not everybody in Ontario had it. Not everybody in Ontario had it off, but most people, like retail and restaurants and all that, are open. It's not a federally stat holiday, so it's just provincial.
Yeah, a lot of stuff was open today, more than I thought. Like grocery stores were open like on like Sunday hours, but they're still open. I was like,
No, civic holiday, everything's open.
even Costco is open because
Yeah.
I drove by Costco today. I was like, no way, it's open. And there was like the parking lot was slammed. I'm like,
No, all the
Our
stores
Costco's
are
open.
open on civic.
okay,
It's the stores, like everything's open except for like like
the banks.
banks and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
well, not schools, but like offices and like companies, but
Yeah.
like the retail stuff, because it's also like it's open too because like tourists and stuff for shopping,
That's true.
and it's not a federal stat day, so
No, yeah.
No. But I didn't have to go to work, so
yeah,
no,
exactly.
exactly.
I was
So
happy
I
with
will
the
take
day.
it.
I'll
In
take it.
Ontario, they call it the civic holiday. In every province, they call it something different. So I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
really
sort of
know
their
what
province to
civic
province
means.
have the different names for it.
Like Manitoba's Terry Fox Day, which I think is cool. Like civic holiday, I'm sure it means something. I just don't know what it means.
No, civic holiday doesn't sound very fancy.
Yeah.
But it's a day off, so like I said, I will 100% take it.
Yeah, exactly. Whenever the government's going to give you a free day. But the silly thing is, so like our stores and restaurants are open,
Yeah.
but it's a regular day. Like they don't get holiday pay
What?
because it's not a federally stat day.
That's
There's
crazy.
that's a
only-
ripoff. If
there-
it's gonna make people work the holiday, pay them.
That's
Yeah.
right. So there's only 10 federally stat days, and and I know that because I was in payroll, so it's not. I used to think it was a stat holiday that you got paid for, but you don't. So
Yeah, it's very strange.
I don't know if he was born in Manitoba. I just know that he was in
Well,
Vancouver, BC.
no.
God, Matthew was from
He
Manitoba.
must be
wasn't
if
he?
it's
Terry
Terry Fox
Fox?
Day.
But I thought he was from like out
I
west.
thought he was from BC.
Maybe he was like
Or-
born in Manitoba.
Or is that
and
where
then
is that where
moved.
is that as far as he made it?
It's okay. I'm gonna Google.
He made it to the Ontario Manitoba border before he had to stop. I'm positive he was
No, he was
born.
born in Winnipeg.
Really?
Sorry, Eric, you're not a cool.
Well, I guess I'm wrong on my Terry Fox
Winnipeg.
data. Winnipeg.
But he was born there, but maybe he moved to BC. Like,
Well, because like you said on Friday's chat, Kat and Matt
Yeah.
were saying it was Terry Fox in Manitoba because he was
and
Dang.
born
I'm
there.
assuming since Manitoba recognizes Terry Fox Day, it was because he was born there.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. That's definitely why they've.
Well, that was embarrassing.
We need a couple more civic holidays.
Yeah, definitely. I'll take one
Totally
a month
agree.
would be great.
Oh man.
Trips quit their jobs when they hit 10K and are splitting that $45 a month.
I
Is it even $45?
don't know.
Like I mean, we tease. Like we're not wrong, but we tease. Like obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We're not doing this for the money.
No.
no, definitely not doing this.
It's
for the
a
money.
bonus.
It's a nice.
bonus.
It does, yeah, but it's we're still working 9 to 5s
Yeah.
for a while, quite a while.
David.
Hey, David,
thanks
what's
for
going on?
joining us.
Cat and Matter in the
Cat
chat.
Matter
Look, the
here.
Devils, they appeared. What's up,
Talking to
guys?
you guys.
He was born in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Yeah, he is. Terry Fox is my
Legendary.
nephew. Was talking about him because he's learning about it. He learned about it at school, so he was asking about him and all that.
It's
kind of
coming up
stuff.
soon, right? Another month from now in September, they do the Terry Fox run.
Yeah. I hope it brings it a couple pizzas anyway. Yeah, I mean it does help pay some of the food, so that's all we can really ask for, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
It's bought us, we've saved up and it's bought us some pieces of equipment. Everything that we have made has like directly gone back into we haven't split it and been
No.
let's go
Whether it's
party!
the food or like equipment upgrades or something, it's always
Sometimes we go somewhere, it pays for the admission to go in.
We'll just kind of let it sit in the account, just kind of if we need it, we'll use it. Yeah. So it's definitely a nice little perk for sure.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
for sure. Definitely like lucky to be a monetized channel.
Of course, absolutely. Like we always joke about pennies, but it's a penny more than we had before.
That's true.
Yeah, Mike's been MIA for the past couple of streams. He's been busy working hard.
Gotta work hard for that
I don't know
money.
if you've been working hard, but you've been working.
We'll probably at least out enjoying the summer. Hopefully, something.
Pays for Eric's frozen salmon addiction. Not sure it quite pays for that yet.
No.
It's expensive.
Salmon's
Yeah.
I buy the frozen salmon, so it's cheaper, but still, it's not the meat in general is just not
It's
not cheap.
Everything's so
stupid.
expensive. It's
I
crazy.
know.
Yes. Mike was doing something fun on Friday.
Where was Mike? I don't know where Mike was on Friday.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just gonna say he was at a baseball game. I don't know if he wants to share where
Okay.
or whatever.
I
But
won't.
I'm so like
If it's on the DL, I won't.
well, I mean, I can tell you guys, but I'm just saying I'm so
That's
paranoid
true.
about like telling things that people
No,
don't want
that's
me to
fair.
tell.
We don't want to air people's business. That's
So no,
fair.
he was at a baseball game. He sent a picture, remind me to show you guys. It was
Oh,
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I can't remember what it's talking about. Salmon. Yeah.
Yeah, my
It's
salmon
expensive.
addiction. It's a problem.
I
I
mean,
haven't had salmon all week.
It's fine, I'm not there anymore.
That's usually the way it goes, right? Say after you're there. That's
I think it was Cleveland. I might be wrong, but he sent a
Oh.
picture of I'll show it to you guys after of the field. It looked really cool. And I was like, summer baseball. I'm like, that's the best.
can't
It
beat a
is.
good baseball game in the summer.
And I think he said it was $1 Millers and hot dogs.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, Friday we were early and quicker.
Yeah, we went
Yeah.
early on Friday. We had some stuff to take care of Friday night, so we had to wrap up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So we were pretty short. I mean, I don't know, we made it an hour on Friday.
No, but we didn't want to like miss Friday entirely, so we did what we could.
Yeah,
Since we won't be live this Friday because we are going somewhere.
we gotta
That's
shoot
true.
some videos Friday night.
We have a Friday night video shoot planned.
I'm very excited. I can't wait to do it.
So we will not be live on Friday.
No.
And it's Eric's.
It's
would have been
Eric's birthday weekend
stream.
coming up.
Unbelievable! It happened. Another year around the planet,
Oh,
around the sun. I mean,
$2 Millers and $1 dogs.
That's pretty good. $2 Millers and
that's still fantastic.
that's, yeah.
2, 4,
Think about what we
6,
paid for
8.
at the CFL game for that stuff.
So you spent $12 and you had 4 dogs and 4 beers.
That's hard to beat.
Because the hot dogs we bought were like, I gotta say, like
$6?
$6 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like regular size hot dogs.
Are
Yeah.
they? What size Millers were they? Because like for us, they had the happy hour for $5, but it was just a regular can of Coors Light.
Not a tall
$5.
boy.
Is it Monday? It is indeed
It
Monday.
is definitely Monday.
It's totally Monday.
Feet pics, Sally. We don't give those away for free.
That's
Come on.
the OnlyFans content.
Come on, Sally's. We don't give away feet pics. They're in such high demand. Now it's just funny. I see so many people post on Instagram and like they'll have something over top of their feet being like not for free. As like, a joke. Like nobody shows their feet anymore.
No,
It's
you know
hilarious.
the feet. You gotta pay the cash.
That's right.
I had no idea there was so many people with foot fetishes out there.
Well, I don't
I
think
know.
it is. I think it's just funny because there was all those stories about people making so much money during COVID selling
Yeah.
their feet. So
Yeah.
now it's just like a funny sort of like.
I
I
had a coworker who was open about his foot fetish, but I was the only person I ever knew who had a foot fetish my whole life.
I mean, I don't want to judge.
Unless they
but
didn't like, stay it. But everyone's got a thing.
I don't. I mean, I don't judge, but feet aren't really my thing.
No.
Eric is just another day older. Hopefully that makes you feel better.
Thanks,
We
David.
still have a week. Well, just less than a week
That's right.
before you're really old.
That's true.
So live it up, Eric. Live it up.
I'm feeling it in my bones.
You'll catch up to the rest of us.
Great.
Tails has something better than feet. Croc picks. That's right, but I covered the toes. Croc picks.
People like a good pair of Crocs.
You gotta like try to
Right.
sneak a peek through the toes of those little croc holes.
They're like Crocs are a vibe.
They are a vibe.
The tackier, the better.
I love what they're called. What's the strap on the back? The sport.
It's
Sport
sport
mode?
mode or like fun mode.
Yeah.
Sport mode is when you got to do some serious shiz.
We
in
don't want
your
those things
Crocs.
falling off. Yeah, you gotta put that strap down.
Yeah.
No jokes.
But yeah, Crocs are just like, it's so funny because like wearing Crocs at home, I feel like, ooh, I don't want to wear Crocs. Like I'll wear Crocs to cut the grass, but I'm like, ooh, I don't want to wear Crocs. But as soon as I go like north, it's like Crocs all day long.
I've never owned Crocs. I just feel like my feet would get all sweaty in them because they're all plastic.
I mean, not really. Like they have the air holes and stuff.
Air hole.
Knows how to tease those Croc sleeve things. Oh, the Crocs are sexy, all right.
Ooh.
They have the little holes that you
Revealing.
can like.
That's right. They look like Dutch shoes.
Hey, but I have stylish ones. I have tie-dye ones.
Can you wear clogs like Steve was just saying, like wooden
No.
clogs?
But at least my Crocs are like tie-dye. They're like funky.
Funky.
They're pretty comfortable. They may not look that cool, but
My watch is trolling me. You can still do it.
Oh,
No, I'm not going to do
trying
it.
to say you're gonna meet your metrics for the day.
I'm not going to do it. It's just,
she's looking at her activity rings, people.
I know, but
In
it's,
case no, I'm
I
saying
know.
I mean not what you were talking
but
about.
it's always like, you can still do it.
Get your
It's
step count in.
It's 7 o'clock. I ain't doing it. It's fine. Mambo.
Hey, Mambo, what's going on?
Hey, Mambo.
Oh, have a happy birthday to your daughter.
Yes, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And have a safe flight to Calgary.
Yes, enjoy
the
Calgary and
flight.
safe travels.
Mambo's always on the move.
Right?
If Mambo had a channel, it'd be Mambo on the move.
I think so.
I think so, yeah. Mambo's got quite the active life.
No
She
kidding.
does. But she has all those grandbabies and kids that she has to go visit. But yes, thank you for saying hi.
Yes, take care, Mambo. Thanks for popping in. We appreciate it.
Always
Yeah.
wear sneakers cutting the grass. I wore sandals once and took off a toe.
Ooh,
Ay, ay, ay.
jeez.
That's no fun. Surgically put it back on. That's
good.
impressive they can do that.
I figure the Crocs cover enough, but you're right. I always get mad at people at the cottage who cut wood with sandals on. Chop wood? Like, dude. So I should practice what I preach.
Yeah.
No, you never know. An errant log or something like that. Quick way to, although even a covered foot would probably still
Yes, but I'm saying a covered foot would cover like flying wood that
Yeah.
could splinter you and stuff. I mean, if you're gonna cut off your foot, you're just gonna cut off your foot, but you know.
what a way to do it, though.
Really?
There's no more manly way than chopping wood. Like no one really chops wood up there anymore, so it's.
We have there's a wood.
That wood splitter is the best thing of life. Like up there, it just makes life so much easier.
Because it's electric, so unless it's like a really big piece of wood. My grandpa used to have a gas one. That thing was like.
Yeah.
It would even like wood chip it.
Your grandpa, like, he was a shorter man. Shorter than me even. So everything's sized for him. So even like the woodshed, like when you're chopping wood, like you could easily hit the roof with the axe when you're trying to chop stuff. So
his workshop, like the tool bench, it's like to here.
Yeah.
But I mean, he did it for himself. So
No, and
he's like, it's my place after everybody else. And
the shower
this way.
When they lived there, the shower head was like I had to duck. My grandpa was probably like 5'4", 5'5", maybe.
Okay, he's not that short. Well, he's short, but
he was also really like petite, so he just seemed very small. Maybe he was shorter, but in the shower, like.
Did you feel like Will Ferrell and Elf?
Yeah.
Just,
How many people died in that wood chipper? I don't know. That's a secret we can't reveal, Sally.
It's like Fargo.
It's a splitter, not a chipper, so
people
are safe.
The old one was a chipper, though. Back
I missed that part.
Yeah. How tall are you? Eric Hills has an inch on you, right?
Wrong. Proving I'm taller.
If I had certain shoes on.
That doesn't count.
You're lucky I wear flat. You're lucky I'm clumsy and wear flat and like basic and just wear flat shoes all the time.
I guess.
Or else I'd be taller than you.
That's true. In public, it'd be embarrassing. I'm about I'm 5'7.5", 5'8" in tall shoes.
With shoes on, you're probably 5'8".
Yeah.
Bare feet.
Yeah. Definitely, I'm not the tallest dude in the world. That's for sure.
Eric always wears lifts to be taller. No, I just wear low shoes so that he feels taller. Just kidding.
I was asking for him to crouch. Please crouch.
Because Eric and I are like relatively the same height. There's some angles, and one of the videos we did at the cottage that one of you were editing, there's a shot because we always have Steve hold the camera because he has the longer arms, and Eric and I look so freaking tiny standing next to Steve. The angle, like we look like we come up to like here. It's hilarious.
Well, he's just holding it like this.
I know, but we look, and we were like,
so like
a tiny bit behind you.
Behind shot, yeah.
It's the weirdest thing. Like when I talk to Steve, I'm not like I feel so much shorter than this guy, and then we look at videos. I'm like, God damn, I'm a lot shorter than this guy.
I think on camera, like I said, because Steve's normally holding it, and he holds it higher. So I think on camera we actually look way shorter than Steve. We are shorter, but like it's not crazy significant. I don't think.
I don't think so. I mean, I don't think of myself as very tall, to be honest. But I guess I'm just obviously just used to how tall I am.
Yeah, we are trying to decide the TV needs to move off the main floor. Where are you trying to decide to put it?
Where are you gonna put it, Sally?
Hopefully, it's not heavy.
Yeah.
1 Kels plus 1 Eric equals 1 Steve meat. Yeah, so I mean, or maybe it's just because we're just used to it, but I mean, like in person, I don't feel like we're like, hey, Steve up there.
So it's a nostril view.
Yeah, but he's when he holds the camera, it just looks really funny.
So that's funny. David said he would love to be taller, whereas I don't think I would want to be.
Damn,
It seems like
David.
it'd be more of a pain in the butt, I would find.
David's a tall guy. I forget. Is he like
David's-
6'8"?
Yeah, he's really tall.
That's like, NBA like territory.
I wish I was shorter. Like, I wish I was a lot
Really?
shorter. Yeah, I don't like being like. I shouldn't say I don't like being tall. I mean, I'm not like a giant, but I'm like a little bit above average for the average girl height, I think. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm always taller than so many people.
I don't know.
Yeah.
If you were shorter, then think about all the trouble you'd have just in general life, like getting things down off shelves and stuff. I don't know.
But I'd have shorter legs, so I could like sit in the back seats of cars and all that stuff easier.
You already do sit in the back seats of cars.
Yeah, but I gotta be squishy.
Oh,
Remember, you have short legs, Ark. You don't know that feeling. You
That's
have the
true.
long. You have the
I got
long
little
torso.
legs. I got little legs.
You have the long torso and the short legs. I have the short torso.
That
and
meme
the
is like,
long
wait
legs.
for me, I got little legs. I feel that to me all the time. Wait for me, I got little legs.
David says he's only 6'5".
Yeah.
Only a mere 6'5".
So he's only like 4 inches taller than you.
Yeah.
That's like saying Steve's only 4 inches taller than me.
That's what I mean.
Same difference. So David is like, oh my god, he's like
8
10
inches taller than us. 10 inches.
10 inches taller than us.
Just a foot taller.
God, Jesus. You really could just like pick us up and carry us around.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would be okay with that. You just wanted to put me on your shoulder and just walk around. It would save me a lot of effort. My watch would really be bad at me, but
That's true.
it'll
Yeah.
get over
Just
it.
make David wear it.
Your princess status would be like solidified.
I'm 5'7". Eric is between 5'7.5" and 5'8". We'll give him that. But I am 5'7", pretty much on the nose, I think.
That's right.
But if I wore like 2-inch heels, I'm 5'9" all of a sudden.
If I let my hair grow longer and I comb it like up, I could be 5'9".
But a lot of like, it's funny because in like our circle of friends or like acquaintances, all the girls are pretty tall. Like I'm actually one of the shortest girls in like our circle of mutual friends, but all the guys are kind of like all around, give or take 2 inches here and there, the same-ish.
Yeah.
Eric's gonna disagree with
No,
me.
I'm not. I'm just trying to think things through.
But like the two,
I never really thought about this.
like I'm shorter than the 2 girls that were at the cottage.
You are.
But like it's weird because I always normally
Oh,
so there's a
man.
lot of tall girls around,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize I was hanging out with all these Amazons.
right? When we meet, I will pick you up, Kelly. Oh, and you okay in New York.
Thanks, David.
I'm the one that gets the free ride though. You can't carry both of us at the same time. So, oh my god, do you think we could get an adult size like those carry things they put babies in?
Oh my god. I was thinking of like, you ever see like old Andre the Giant photos where he's got two people up on his shoulders?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I just carry.
Yeah. I don't want to be in a baby carrier. I do have some standards.
I meant
about
like
You
myself.
look like that Delamitri video.
Or like a backpack, one of those like backpack ones, not like the newborn carriers, but the ones that go in the back. when
No,
it was, like,
newborn
kids.
carriage would be embarrassing.
Yeah.
But, like, you could get carried around like a papoose or something.
That's a pretty awesome reference. Who remembers Delamitri?
I know. Scottish heartthrob. Eric with the tall girls at the cottage. They're taller than me. I feel short. And it's so funny because like we said, everything at the cottage is like, oh. So like all of these like tall people, it's like we're just
Crouching through
it's like
doorways.
dollhouse.
No, every time I try and do it, because there's no dish ready to wash everything by hand, it kills my back. The way it's get a hunch weird at the counter, it kills my
The
back.
counter
man.
goes to my like crotch basically.
Yeah, I find the counter short there.
So,
So that says something.
Oh yeah, I mean, I could use that as like a urinal. Maybe I should start.
But but like my mom is short too. Like my grandpa's family is all very short. Like very short. I'm talking like the average height for the women in my grandpa's side of the family are like 5 feet.
They're part of the Lollipop Guild.
If you hit 5 feet, like
You get kicked out of the family.
you're tall.
He's
So
too tall.
That's right.
Get him out of here.
when I would go to like visit that family when I was younger, even as a kid, because I was this height like when I was like 12, like I grew fast. Everybody would be like treat me like of some kind of like disease because I was so tall. I'd have to like bend
She's
down,
a normie.
right? It's like I think my grandpa was probably like 5'4"-ish, maybe. He was just very like petite, like small. But it's funny because my mom's only like 5'2". I can't remember how much taller I am than my mom.
No,
but
your mom's not. Yeah, your mom's.
Your mom's not tall.
No, she's pretty short. Yeah.
So like my mom, and then my dad's not tall for a guy. Like he's only like maybe 2 inches taller than me.
No, as I
No
say,
way.
If that.
Probably the same height as you, I think.
Yeah, like he's not tall. So I don't know where I got my 5'7", because like I said, in my family, I was like super tall. So, but my dad's dad was like 6 feet. So I don't know. Maybe that's where I got it from. Were they Santa's elves? I wish.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be so cool.
I mean, good Christmases for you.
Yeah.
I'm tallest in the family. My wee brother's 6'1", my mom's 5'3", and my dad is 5'11". Yeah, so you're very tall because your parents aren't like your dad. Like they're not. Your
dad's like a good height.
He is, but like usually if you're gonna be like 6'5", you would have like 2 tall parent type things. But like, because your mom's pretty short, so yeah, sometimes it just
it just happens.
Glitches in the matrix.
Yeah, you get there's genes from all sides of the family.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like your dad and brother are tall.
My dad's like 5'11", and my brother's like 6'3".
But that's what I mean. But like comparatively, like you got your mom's height gene, I think.
Or my dad's father's side.
Yeah.
Like my dad's father's side is all shorter.
Yeah.
But my grandma's brothers, they're all tall dudes. So thanks where I got his height from.
Yeah.
They're all kind of ginormous people.
Yeah.
From
it's
the
weird
mountains.
How it like happens like that.
I know.
Like my sister's shorter than me, but she's not like crazy short.
No, she's probably like five-ish.
Yeah, so she's not crazy short, but those Minnesotans over the mountains into Ontario. Yeah, it's just funny how genetics work. It really is kind of interesting. Like my sister's, blonde hair, blue eyed, but both my parents were not. They were dark, like me, dark hair, dark eyes. But like,
well, you just take a little help from the bottle now.
Yeah, but I mean, when she was a kid, she was like.
I'm just throwing some shade.
Blonde. No, I mean it's true.
I'm just joking.
99% of the people over the age of like 25 who are blonde are really blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just funny how genetics work.
Yep. I missed the
it's Seinfeld reference. If there's a foot or more difference in your height, it can cause serious neck damage. I used to go out with a girl who's 5'1". You definitely could have carried her.
That's a big difference, yeah.
There are a lot of tall Vikings here in Minnesota. I picture Minnesotans being like tall and like burly to keep that the winter heat or the heat in the winter. Burly. 6 feet tall. I'm 5'1". My parents aren't all that tall, but my mom's dad and mom's sister were. That's a huge difference. Your sister's 6 feet and you're 5'1".
That's a big difference.
That's crazy.
That's 6 feet like tall. That's for a woman. That's tall.
Is she a younger or older sister?
That's crazy. Like that's a huge difference. Like a foot, basically.
Yeah, no, that's a big difference. Yeah.
Well, your sister, like all your family's like your sister's tall.
Yeah, she's probably 5'11", I think.
Yeah, she's probably like 10 or 5'10" or 11.
Yeah, somewhere around
and your
there,
mom's the same, and then your dad's the same.
My dad's like 6'4", I think. Yeah.
Damn, your mom's 5'11"? I think your mom's like taller.
Yeah, you don't think about it, but then if you stand by near her, then you're like, oh yeah, you are.
Jeez. Yeah, Steve's dad's not a monster. he's a tall dude.
He's also tall.
She's 2 years older than me. Wow, that's a crazy difference. Like she was probably taller than you. Oh no, you were younger, so never mind. Mom was messing around with right?
No scandals in here.
No scandals. Yeah, when we were younger, people used to ask my mom if like they'd make a joke. It'd be like the mailman's baby because my sister was blonde.
Well, I remember some pictures like of you guys as kids.
Total opposite.
Like blonde hair, like
blue
really,
eyes.
Yeah.
I was always the dark hair, dark eyes. And both my parents are dark hair, dark eyes. So it was just weird. But then like one of my cousins was blonde hair, blue eyed too. So I think it's somewhere in like the lineage somewhere.
Yeah.
But because my family is like they're all like both sides of the family, it's all dark hair, dark eyes.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Your sister looks like your dad though.
Yeah. Yeah, she definitely does. But it's funny because like I have like relatives that like he is like redhead, like super like
Hair is red, like the fires of hell.
like the real ginger hair, like super red, pale
Strong.
skin, freckly.
Strong ginger vibes.
And he married a girl who was exactly the same, really bright red hair and like freckles and pale. And so they have and all three of their kids, little like redheaded, like it's hilarious because like and like I mean like the like almost like orange red hair, like super red hair. It's like crazy. Thank you, Mike. I'll take it. What color are your eyes?
Steel blue.
Mine are dirty brown.
Dirty
I
brown?
always wanted like more depth color to my eyes. Like your eyes are like, it's weird because I find people that have blue eyes, like my sister, like your eyes do not look blue right now. They look hazel.
Yeah.
But then sometimes they look like super blue.
The light really changes blue eyes.
Like your eyes are more hazel than brown.
Yeah.
But mine are just like dog shit brown.
That's what they call it.
I read somewhere that everyone with blue eyes shares the same genetics.
Ew, weird.
Yeah.
Probably because blue eyes are actually very rare.
Yeah, but apparently they can tie it back to like one person.
That's
like
so
10,000
funny.
years ago or something. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Because yeah, blue eyes are really rare. Like my sister's kids are both blue eyes. But yeah, it's not very common to keep blue eyes throughout your life. Ginger, but he went blonde before he shaved it off. Oh, he was born a ginger? Well, Scottish.
That's crazy.
I mean, Scottish is like where the gingers reside, isn't it?
I thought it was like Ireland, maybe.
Oh, Ireland, maybe. But I feel like all like sort of, you know. Yeah, so I find genetics really cool. I saw this thing once and it was like, you know, if two parents have this, then these are the odds of what your like the percentage of what your kids will have. So it's like if two parents have blue eyes, your kids are like 100% gonna have blue eyes, basically. Yeah. And it would be like all these different scenarios.
Yeah.
Don't insult Dave by comparing him to the Irish. I got my European countries mixed up. My UK countries mixed up. But
no offense, David.
I have a friend who's Scottish and she's redheaded, so
that's true. Yeah, that's right.
She's not like fiery redhead. She's like auburn red.
Yeah,
auburn.
So you know.
Yeah, it's interesting all that stuff, genetics and stuff like that. You can trace it back and.
Yeah, it's
really
really
cool. Do one of those like 23andMe or Ancestry things, or.
I always find it really cool looking at really old photos of like your great great grandparents or like great 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 aunts or whatever, like old photos, because there's always that one where it's like somebody from like, you know, 4 generations ago or something, and they look exactly like somebody now.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Isn't that weird when that happens?
Weird.
It happens because you're like, you look at a picture like, holy shit, that's like.
You ever see those historical photos and basically look at celebrities?
Yeah.
And they're like Keanu Reeves is like a vampire or something because this guy looks exact, or Nicolas Cage or something, because this guy from like 1800s looks exactly like him.
Yeah. I've seen those before. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know much about. I'd like to know more about like my family history and stuff like that.
Well, because you have the Scandinavian background, which would be really cool.
Yeah, I'd like to know more of that because my grandfather passed away. So like I never met them, so you know. Whatever my dad probably remembers as a kid.
Yeah.
A lot of that's been lost.
Which explains why you and your sister were like bleach blonde.
Yeah. It's super blonde hair as a little kid. Like, yeah.
I had my hair dyed dark when I was younger, and someone's mom said she could tell I was Irish from the dark hair and freckles. I think Irish people originally had dark hair. I think so. Like the dark, like, yeah, I know what you mean.
Like jet black hair?
Just like the really dark brown. I don't know.
There's some Irish people with like jet black and like blue eyes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's an Irish look.
That's a beautiful combination. If you have really dark hair and like blue eyes,
shocking blue.
Beautiful combination. I was always jealous of guys or girls who had that. I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. It's just such a like juxtaposition, is that the word? Because your hair's so dark and then your eyes are like light.
Yeah, because I think we're still like having it's blonde and blue kind of a lot,
or like dark and hazel or brown, right?
Yeah.
You made me forget what I was gonna say.
Oh,
Steve.
sorry, Sally.
Why you all dressed in black?
Oh, that's
because we're mourning the long weekend.
That's right. The weekend's over. We gotta go back to work.
Can't believe this has happened.
And black, don't you know, is the most slimming color.
It is.
That's what we tell ourselves after a weekend of
more black.
After a weekend of gluttony, we're all like,
that's right. You just need to hide everything.
When I toured with the band, 3 of us were Scottish, the rest were from Austria, and when we were talking, the Austrians didn't have a clue what we were saying. Victorians always dressed in black.
They did. There was like the women with those dresses where like it went up to like their
That's
chins.
right.
Those were the days. Like nothing showed. You could eat as many donuts as you want. It didn't matter. You just wore a frock.
Oh my god.
Sorry for the guys.
Yeah, what of you?
But it would have been extra special if you had caught a glimpse of an ankle or a glimpse of a wrist.
That was a real thrill back in the day.
Yeah. People bathe once a month, and
Ew. Ireland has the highest number of red-haired people per capita in the world, with the percentage of those with red hair at around 10%.
oh, very cool, Vinny.
I love
What's the
facts
hell's
like
that?
that. They're cool. I remember my grandma obviously it was like 30s and 40s or whatever it was, but she was a family that had like 10 siblings altogether, I think. And back then it would be like once a week, it would be like the bath, and they get the big basin and put it in front of the fire in the house and fill it with hot water. But the youngest would go, so we could go from youngest to oldest, but it was just the same thing of water.
Yeah, they wouldn't change the water.
They wouldn't change the water. So not only would it be dirty ass water, it would be freezing cold.
Well, yeah,
Oh
if you're the
my
last
God.
one in.
And my grandma was like somewhere in the middle. I can't remember the total ranking of where she was, but she was nearer to the top than not. And so she used to tell that all the time. She'd be so mad.
Oh my god, you gotta pray to God one of your siblings doesn't pee in the tub.
Oh, you know they did.
Oh.
Like, of course they did.
Oh.
Think you're getting an ankle and find out she's wearing Crocs. Hey, you know? Wifey's going to watch Blacklist.
Ooh, Blacklist.
Nice, enjoy it. That one just finished, isn't it? Is that the one with James Spader?
Dude, I went out with a redhead once. Note I said once.
That's it. Lesson learned.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I have a teensy tiny little specks of red, so that's why I'm fiery sometimes, right? We'll go with that.
That sounds good. Like, don't blame me, blame the redhead.
Blame the 4 strands of redheaded hair that come out in the summer.
Exactly. There's no accountability. It's the hair's fault.
That's right.
The hair took control.
Gingers get bad raps. Spader, another cop show. I have some red at the front. In the sun, when we're at the cottage in the sun, everybody was like, "You definitely won't be able to see it on camera."
If you watch our collab with Paul from last summer, you can see
You
like
can kind of
in his
see
car.
here. Yeah, if you watch the video,
It's really when you're like in the sun, I guess.
that's crazy though. My hair looks like it's actually all red in that shot, but I think in the cottage videos that we're posting, you might see it. You're just gonna see really greasy hair, but there might be some red in there. Close up. I think the lights are too bright to really see it. And I just don't want you to see my gray.
This is turning into a shampoo commercial.
Yeah.
But we need something to talk about for an hour.
Let's talk about hair. Sorry, I just totally killed the vibe right there. Let's talk about hair.
I don't see any gray. There is gray. I just pluck it when I see it. Anyone get salt crystals when they scratch their head?
No?
No.
No.
Salt crystals?
Salt crystals?
I've never heard of that. People get dry skin or something.
Or do you use a salt crystal to rub your head? I don't know.
Sure.
Don't know.
No, I've heard of people getting like dry skin.
Yeah, I've heard of dry skin and stuff.
Oh, it's delayed? I don't know.
Oh. Hopefully everyone's out there. Are we delayed for anybody else?
Steve has...
Oh my God, I have plenty of gray hair.
Gray hair.
Whatever's left is all gray. Somebody pointed out to me a couple days ago.
No. There was a picture. It was a picture, and I was like, cool. Because again, like, you wear a hat a lot, and it's not about, like, it is what it is. I always say this: guys go gray, and it's like cool. They're like distinguished and fancy. So who cares? But like, it was like this one like patch that you had at the back of where your hair still is, and I was like, oh, it's like gray.
Oh, even here, I mean, you can see
Well,
my chin.
you have the patch right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, I forgot. Steve's got some red in his beard.
Steve's beard's like 99%.
Steve's got the fire
red.
too.
But when it gets long, it does, yeah.
You guys both have an excuse when things go south.
So many people.
It's my red hair.
So many people in videos will comment about Steve being a ginger.
Yeah.
Not as many.
No, we just
anymore.
asked him, but yeah, but no, you can sort of see it in here. But once it gets a little longer, it goes red, yeah.
It's like really red in person, but you were never redheaded.
No, never. Never.
I thought. See, Mike thought you were a ginger.
No, not at all.
I always wanted to do one of those shampoo adverts walking away from the camera. It's just because I'm worth it. Like,
You could. Dave's got the nice long hair. You could do it. The nice flowing locks.
I think so.
hat off. Matt's beard is red but brown hair. Yeah, that's kind of, I guess, the same.
No, I read something about it though. Why it's like it's something to do with like genetics or whatever. But yeah,
Weird.
I don't know when Steve went bald. No, you had hair for a long time.
I shaved it off
5 years ago.
probably about that. I just got tired of dealing with it, so I was like,
See,
goodbye.
Steve was always the tallest one around, so if he was balding on top, nobody would know. And then when it started kind of approaching, then you're like, now everybody's gonna know.
No, I was all getting thin, so I was just like, all right, I'm just
Whatever. It is.
You took control of the
way
situation.
easier. Yeah, like rather than paying money to get this thing cut that it just looks annoys me anyways, I'll just.
You owned it.
That's right.
You took control of it.
Bald by choice.
Yep.
Beard oil recommend.
Beard oil recommend.
Stevie uses beard oil, right?
I did. I had I can't remember the brand. Shit, I can't remember what it was. I just ran out of it too.
Dove?
No,
I don't. I have no idea about.
I think it was like
oils.
L'Oreal or something like that. I just something I got from Walmart.
L'Oreal.
It was the cheapest one I could find at like Walmart. Sometimes I use like a beard balm. I guess a little long. It's like a gel almost.
Who met first of you all? All met in college.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all kind of around the same
Mutual
time.
friends and yeah, just kind of
First year of college.
yeah. Only 5 years ago.
Yeah, just a mere
Go
5
the
years
good
ago.
old days.
It's weird. We were saying 5 years ago for like
Right?
all 4 years of
But
running this
you
channel.
know, it doesn't count because COVID stopped for 3
Oh
years.
yeah, I
so
don't count the 3 years of COVID.
I don't use beard oil. I just have a kebab.
Oh, there you go. Just get the natural oils from that. There you go.
Young Eric must have been wild.
He was like a feral.
If you think this is wild, wait till you see young Eric go.
Eric had the best hair.
Eric had the best hair. Oh, I call it. Oh my god, I wore a hat for a reason.
I gotta go blow my nose. Sorry. Monitor.
Be careful with the.
Sorry. Just trying not to hit the light.
No, that's fine.
Oh, it's a little closer than normal.
Oh, I wish Eric had them all. That'd been amazing.
No mullet.
Those have been kind of coming back again.
No.
All
No
those
mullet.
hockey players are growing them out and stuff like that.
Yep, I had the center part going
Oh, I had that too. And I think everyone else did. That was like the style then, and like
past its prime.
in like the after all
The
the
aughts?
episodes, yeah. Those are the thing that's kind of coming back a bit now too. The part in the middle.
Yeah. If I would have kept that haircut, it would have come back in style.
Yeah,
eventually.
everything's all cyclical.
Yeah.
You remember you're going late again. You remember you had a wicked mullet back in the day.
It's pretty crazy.
It was there's a lot of those hockey players had that sweet the sweet flow, the hockey hair.
Yeah, I know.
It's like those all those like junior teams you see that guys like grow the craziest mullets they can just for fun.
Yeah.
It's always funny to see them do their like intros videos.
I saw a story up. I hope it's true. Yarmer Yager. Basically, it said like when he was getting drafted, he made people think that he might sign in Russia, so he went further down in the draft than he should have because he wanted to play with Mario Lemieux.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Because he was, you kind of forget how good he was.
Oh yeah, like having like him and
His
Mario on the
stats,
same
stuff like
team.
that. Yeah, I mean, obviously remember as a player and stuff like that, but like,
Yeah.
you know, but then reading about him again, it's like, oh my god, I forgot how good he was.
There was 3 people who won the scoring titles from 1980 to like 2000
Yeah.
NHL.
It was like him,
Wade Gretzky, Lemieux, and Yager.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How about I forgot about 2 who was really like how good he was, Pavel Bure.
Oh man, I used to love Pavel Bure.
Yeah, I don't know, I was reading about someone like recently, and I was like, yeah, I kind of like forgot about him, but yeah, he was a really good hockey player too.
Yep.
David says, when I was 21 many years ago, I had a perm. They kept calling the curly mullet with a flat top.
Oh man, I hope there's pictures of that.
That's amazing,
That would
David.
be awesome.
Cheers, Sally. We have fun doing these lives too.
Oh yeah, for sure, Sally.
The new Edmonton guy can play.
The New Edmonton guy. Yeah, that McDavid guy. He's not
Yeah.
bad from what I hear.
Yeah, I'm assuming that you know McDavid.
Yeah. Favorite hockey player? That's tough.
I was always a huge fan of Patrick Waugh growing up. He was always sort of my guy.
Like favorite of all time or just current? I guess you have favorite of all time, right?
Yeah, for me, Patrick Waugh was always my guy. Because of being a Habs fan and stuff like that, I was like number 33.
Lanny McDonald.
Who's that?
He had the best mustache.
He had a sweet
Oh.
mustache.
Hockey
Did you see
history.
the new rookie guy for the Jays has like a
He's got a
Rance
mustache, yeah.
Malnick's mustache?
I know. I saw it. I was like, oh man, it's Rance 2.0.
It's like cool now to
I
have
know.
like the little weird porn mustache.
Yeah, he's doing well though, Schneider.
They call him Babe Schneider now or something like that. 'Cause
Babe
Babe
Schneider.
Ruth.
Yeah, well, nice. He got a home run in his first at bat.
That's insane.
Is he the first? He was the first Jay in franchise history to get whatever he got in his first 3 games.
7 hits. in
7
3
hits or
games.
something,
yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's done. He's started off to a good start. So fingers crossed that'll keep going.
Oh no, I just had to blow my nose. I don't think anybody wants me to blow my nose on camera because I'm sure that would just,
Mike's got separation anxiety.
separation anxiety. Oh my gosh. Schneider, yeah, he's the new guy on the Jays.
Yeah.
This is actually Davis Schneider. Is his
Davis,
name.
not David.
It's Davis, yeah.
Oh man.
But I was watching him on Saturday.
Carlos
Delgado.
Delgado. I remember Delgado.
He was awesome.
He was good.
Yeah.
I never really had a favorite. Well, I mean, not like a real favorite player.
Never? Ever a baseball player?
I mean, I like Kelly Gruber just because he had the same name as me, but like whatever. He's like, no,
He's Kelly just like me.
and he was really good during the like first World Series.
No, he was a pretty
Yeah.
good player. Yeah.
And I think like for the whole franchise up until then, he was like relatively like solid.
He's a solid player, yeah.
So I liked him. Edwin Encarnacion.
Oh, I missed that guy in the parrot on his
Yeah.
shoulder. he was good.
I don't follow baseball enough anymore to like know any of the like hot players, like good player, not hot, but like I have a crush on the Jays coach. That's what I've decided.
Oh yeah. What
The other
was his name?
Schneider.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Schneider.
The 2 Schneiders together today.
Aw. Kels is still chums with all of them after that parking lot deal, right? They're in my
In your
Contacts.
contacts.
I'm surprised she was let on the premises still.
Do you want me just to like text Carter and see what's up?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's text
See
him.
what's the like.
Call him.
Yeah,
Hey Joe.
So give us some good seats.
yeah.
Get some cheap tickets.
Devon White.
Devo?
I
Devo.
probably wouldn't call Alomar. I don't think he's very liked in the organization anymore, is he?
He's had some issues.
Yeah. And Kelly Gruber's washed away from the organization too. So
Yeah, he
We'll
he
just-
did
Yeah,
some
yeah.
things.
we'll keep those in the down low. But
What about Pat Borders?
my sister loved Pat Borders.
Oh,
he
that was
had the
just
little,
a guy?
He had
he had
a
the little
stash
stash
too.
too.
Yeah.
But he is also one of those guys during one of the World Series. He went on a freaking tear.
He was MVP of the
Yeah.
World Series in '93.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
catcher. Catchers don't do
Yeah, he's
anything.
one of the tear in the playoffs. Like, where'd this come from?
And like same with John Olerud, he went like on a tear, like a hitting tear.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. That's what it's like the same with hockey and stuff like that. That's what you need. You need these guys to do that during the playoffs.
I'm talking to lots of people. I have my contact list is so dope.
So dope.
Everyone slide into your DMs.
Hey, Tony Fernandez. I love Tony Fernandez was awesome.
He
Yeah.
was awesome.
Who's going to? Fred McGriff's going to the Hall of Fame, isn't he? Or no, he's getting the. Is he getting the Hall of Fame? Or is he going? What's he getting done?
I don't
Fred
know.
McGriff. Why was I reading about it in the news lately?
McGriff?
I don't know.
He must be going to the Hall of Fame.
It must be Hall of Fame.
He had a good career. Like, even after they left the Jays.
Yeah, it must be the Hall of Fame. Because I was reading about him like recently.
John Olerud did wear a helmet because as a kid he suffered a head injury.
I thought he had brain
That's right, I
surgery.
remember
Or
that.
he had
yeah.
brain surgery. I knew it was something with his brain. But as a
Yeah.
kid it happened. He had like some sort of surgery. So he had like, soft spot in his brain. Or he's just being smart.
Okay, so it was all because I'm like I was just seeing him on McGriff. I'm like, it's probably the Hall of Fame. Yeah.
When I come to Canada, I expect at least one of them to meet us at Tim Hortons. Well, pick your player because I got them all in my contacts. So let's see what I can do.
Whoa.
Fred McGriff always reminds me
The
of
crime dog.
the crime dog
Yeah,
McGruff. Was that
McGruff.
what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seattle created Olerud. Yeah. Yeah, I was like super into baseball when I was a kid. I think it's because it was one of those things that I would always watch with my grandpa. And so it was like the thing we did all summer, like we'd watch the game. And so
Wasn't it? I feel like baseball. I mean, it's great. I mean, there's basically a game on. Like they play 180,
crazy.
like every
games,
day
which is nuts.
basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Ricky Anderson was like a rent-a-player for us.
Yeah, that's right. I remember
in
he came.
'93,
Didn't he come just for the playoffs?
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember we had Roger Clemens for like a
Yeah.
season or two?
Yeah, he hated it here and left.
I remember we were visiting friends in Boston when the season he came up here before he'd started. And they're like, yeah, good luck with him. Enjoy him. He's gonna.
Yeah, they made all sorts of promises to him. Well, they got. Remember we had Jose Canseco for a bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They tried to. It was like.
That
What
was
year
the
that?
second World Series.
It was
I
like.
think.
Was this like late '90s? We had like
Yeah, that's right.
Roger Clemens, Jose Canseco. They tried to rebuild like
Oh,
a superstar team, but it just fell apart.
Yeah.
they were kind of all older then too.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah,
They're picking
they're-
up these guys like.
Remember that was in
Anyway,
Canseco.
career.
Did you take the ball off his head? And went into a home run.
Oh
off his
yeah,
head?
if I was on top of his head and over the fence, that was
Yeah.
hilarious.
But that was like the glory days. Like even all of our pitchers were like amazing. Remember Jimmy Key? Like he was like crazy good during the playoffs and stuff. I mean that's why they obviously won.
Well, that's
but
yeah.
then we
He was
had
in the
like
Yankees after.
yeah,
Yeah.
but then we had
David
like
Cohn.
David Cohn came and like
And left.
Stottlemyre,
and
was he on the?
Todd
Ooh.
Stottlemyre.
Won the,
yeah, he was
he
there.
was there, right? Yeah.
And then I think he was one of the starters. And then it was like Jimmy Key, Todd Stottlemyre.
Yeah.
Was Dave Steve there then?
Yep. Dave
Yeah.
Steve. He was
Hank
the no hitter
around
guy,
too,
right?
And then David Wells was in the like the relief
Oh,
pitcher.
I forgot about him.
Yeah.
He was like always running this like burly like
yeah, big
Big
dude,
guy.
Yeah.
he had a little mustache. And then there was Tom Hankey who would literally come out and throw like 3 pitches.
The Terminator.
Yeah.
Terminated. They were
What a
like,
job.
remember the music they played when he would come out? It was,
Was
like
it the Terminator theme
I don't know,
song?
it was like epic music. What a job though, but he could lose the game, give up a home run.
A lot of
no,
pressure,
no,
that's
that's
true.
he's only throw 3 pitches, but yeah,
It's like the
You gotta close it
kicker
out.
from the
it's like in a
Bills.
yeah.
Let's not bring it up.
but see I'm saying like you think it's easy, but
Scott Norwood's got a hell of a.
I feel really bad. for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one game ruined his life.
Like
which
look,
is
it
awful.
happens. I get
Yeah.
it. But like that sucks that he was like tormented for life.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
mean,
no, that's terrible.
Probably his own inner demons were the worst.
Well,
That was it. I
that's-
think like the city was supportive of him and stuff. Like the fans, it was like his own inner demons. I think
Well, yeah, exactly. It's easy enough to
to live with
shake
that.
off the outside criticism. It's the internal stuff that'll
It
yeah.
probably would have been easier on him if the Bills could have pulled off a win in any of the other 3 times they went after
Well,
that.
that's
Yeah.
the thing. They can't just blame him. They had 3 other chances and they shit the bed.
Yeah, exactly. Even though he wasn't part of the team for all of those games,
Exactly.
at least you could say, well, Buffalo still managed to get a championship. I didn't
Yeah.
like
Exactly.
sour their only chance.
Exactly.
Anyways,
I did know a lot about baseball back in like the early 90s and mid 90s. I knew a lot about it. I watched it all the time.
you
Like-
start the stats. You said.
I used to write down stats. Like I had a cousin who was super into like stats. Like he just loved stats and he would all the like Jays games and we'd write them down. And like when we go to the game, I get the little like books and like look at the programs.
Yeah.
Like look through it and yeah.
There's always those hardcore guys you see at the baseball games. They got
radios
their
on?
radio, they're listening to AM radio on their headset, and they're like keeping track of.
Someone here said, "Oh, Sally says RIP AM radio." Just talking about radios and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. I did keep score. I totally would listen. And then remember there was sometimes when they weren't televised.
hmm
So you'd have to listen on the radio.
Oh yeah.
Like there would be
But that's
like
the thing nowadays. It's
it's-
kind of not this.
it's not the same.
Depending on what kind of cable package I get, but like I think on TSN or SportsCenter or whatever,
You
they
can
pretty much
stream
show
it too,
like.
yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of games that were like blackouts or like just
Well, especially when they're on the road and stuff like that. Like
yeah.
so they're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on they're playing and stuff like that. Yeah, it wasn't so easy to keep track of everything.
Well, we
Yeah.
have 13 people with us right now.
Oh, sweet.
Amazing.
Well,
thank
hey,
you,
all you
guys.
13 people out there, thanks for joining us.
Yes, happy Monday, everybody.
Yeah.
Taking a little stroll down memory lane with the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yeah. While you're here, feel free to give us a thumbs up. It's a free way to like help out our channel. We'd really appreciate it.
Awesome sauce. Thank you guys. And if anybody is interested, no pressure, in becoming a member to chat during these live streams with all these wonderful members, there's a join button somewhere. I
Just
don't know.
down below us, somewhere probably underneath. I think be underneath Eric and Kelly. I think.
Don't touch me.
Oh no. I feel violated. Yeah, so if you're interested in that, check it out. And yeah, but we thank you guys even just for watching.
Yes, we appreciate each and every one of you guys hanging out with us.
That's a selling. I know, Mike. I'm terrible. I don't know because you know what? It's like depending on what device you're on, it's in different spots.
That's a good point.
So I'm. Oh, it's under Steve.
Oh, it's under me.
I don't know.
Everybody,
Steve.
touch Steve.
Touch Steve.
This
Remember-
one's for you, Rick Chambers, right down there.
Ah!
Hit the join button.
If you ever wanted to touch Steve inappropriately,
That's a
That's a
chance.
chance.
Right down there.
I wish that we could like see like doing specifically with little weird
Like,
faces. I'm like,
oh.
oh,
Well, we'll see if a member pops up now. They'll be like, oh.
That's right.
That's funny. But yeah, depending on what device you're on, or like if it's laptop, mobile, or Android or Apple, it's like, you know, dreams do come true. It's yeah, I never know where it is.
No, but it says join. So yes, please. We are happy to have you guys on the team.
Yes, thank you guys very much. When are we going to the Jays game? We're going this week to the Jays game.
That's right.
So that video will be out in 2 months. No, I'm just kidding. We'll get it up faster this time.
Are you editing this vlog?
I can edit it. It'll be faster because we won't have the cottage right in the middle of like the Tycat one.
That's true.
But no, I mean I'll edit it. Whoever. I don't actually remember who
It's
they play. To be
the
honest,
Cubs, I think. Is the show Cubs?
Cubs. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's the Cubs are playing.
we bought the tickets a long time ago, so I don't even remember.
Cubs. Classic baseball team.
A National League team.
I
I
haven't been to the Jays game in years. So
I
I'm
just
looking
hope
forward
the
to it.
dome's open. I hate when it's closed.
No, it
Oh,
makes a
man.
huge difference having it open. Yeah, and they've redone a ton of it, so we're definitely going to spend a bunch of time sort of exploring the actual arena too, checking out the new. They did a bunch of new food places and bars and stuff like that. We're going to check all that out too.
It's
So
way bigger than Tim Hortons Field.
yeah. It's
Tim
3
Hortons-
times the size probably.
Tim Hortons Field had like 4 places you could go.
It's an indie baby field.
Yeah, it's a small.
Um,
Wrigley Field, that would be very cool. I'd
That'd
love
be
to do
cool.
that. I'd love to
That'd
go
be
to Chicago just in general. Go back to Chicago.
Yeah, go to like a real like old school baseball diamond.
when we went to
Stadium and
Boston,
watch a game.
we wanted to watch, but they were away.
That's right. We went to family
Yeah.
house. They were that's right. They were traveling.
Same thing with the Cleveland. This must have been like 6 years ago now.
And it was
7
a
years?
rain.
You kind of rained
They
out.
got
That's
rained
right.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go watch a baseball game in an open
Yeah.
baseball, like a summer
At a
night.
dedicated like baseball stadium.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in a summer night to go watch baseball. Like
Yeah.
that's
We have a jack of all trades stadium.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
but the Skydome is cool, but it's made for anything. So
Yeah.
yeah, like
and it's like when it's open, it's like because
it
it
feels
goes
more.
It does, but it goes like up. So even the open part, like it's just sort of like a pothole in the ceiling. you know?
Well, no, I mean it's not that small. It's kind of nice though. You can see the CN Tower and the.
I know, but I've never mind. It
stuff.
doesn't matter. I just mean like you can't like when you go to an open stadium, like you see everything around you.
No,
You
yeah,
just see
it's
up.
yeah. The whole walls, the whole ceiling slides to like one
Yeah.
side of it, so it's just not the same.
If the,
It's just a
clo-
massive cement facility.
if the dome's closed, I'm not going.
Canceled. I mean,
And
the
probably
good,
you never really know too, right? Until
Yeah.
the
it's,
good thing is that they never get rained out, I guess. But
No.
No, and I mean I get it though too, right? I mean we live in Canada, so they're to build like a massive stadium that's only good for 5 months out of the year. Like who's going to spend the money on
Is-
that?
Taylor Swift's coming
6 days.
in November
That's
Yeah.
right. So
2024.
I get why they do have it, but the thing is too, I think now like like there's other stadiums that have closed and open roofs now, and they're totally different. It's just
Well,
in
wasn't
the early '90s, just a totally different.
isn't Minnesota permanently covered? Their stadium,
It might be. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think so. They have a dome there that was
Yeah,
permanently
but it's
closed.
permanently closed. I don't know if
Yeah.
it still is, but Minnesota has an enclosed stadium. But yeah, Taylor Swift's coming in November 2024. So if you don't visit Toronto then, because it's going to be a
Stay the hell away,
huge-
Toronto, November 2024.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Oh God!
I would.
6
First of all, I can't afford to go to a Taylor Swift concert. Second of all, hell to the no. That sounds like my nightmare.
Yeah.
Being around all those people. Nope.
Yeah. That would be too much.
Oh God! Yeah, Mike said we have a new outdoor stadium.
Oh, but it used to be like
Oh.
complete. Like that's where they played. It was the enclosed one. I remember. I used to know everything about all the stadiums too. I used to like. I drew out all the like team logos and had them like. I was just. I had no life. Okay, I was like a loser. Is what it is.
Mike says the Metrodome collapsed and then was torn down for the new football, baseball. I don't know on the other side.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
cool.
And the problem is too, like here, like there's none of the teams like the Argos. Well, they have the BMO Field now, but they have like a shared outdoor one. But
Yeah.
they're so small that crowd-wise, it doesn't make sense for the Jays to share with them because they can bring in more people than they can. So it's like
I
a
know.
weird.
Yeah.
It's yeah,
Football, they play in the elements too. Like baseball,
Yeah.
they won't play in like the
yeah.
the rain and
Baseball, they'll
stuff.
stop at any sort of yeah.
Well, it might
But
rain. Cancel the game.
It's crazy because we have the like Sky Dome, yes, we call it Sky Dome, and then right across the street we have the Air Canada Center, which is where the Leafs play,
The
obviously.
Leafs and the Raptors are in there. Yeah.
But it's also used for concerts too. So the stadiums are kind of like
Most concerts are at the Air Canada Center because
It's
it's small. It's like
smaller.
25,000, 20,000, something like that. Whereas like the Skydom's massive. Like it holds like
50,000?
50, 60,000 depending on how they do the seating.
That's why T Swift's going there.
Like that's where like the Rolling Stones will play. We saw Guns N' Roses there when they came back. Like the big bands will play there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the concerts are usually at the Air Canada Center
Yeah.
because it's smaller. It's kind of nicer too.
Yeah.
And it's newer.
It's one of the knocks against Toronto for like the Olympics and stuff, or World Cup and all that. We don't have a huge stadium to like accommodate those kind of massive events.
No.
You know, I know because even like I know with the BMO Field with the Grey Cup, they add extra seats, but I don't know if it puts them at 20,000. I'm not even sure, but it's
No, our football
The
stadium.
last time the Grey Cup was in Hamilton, they added stuff that got them to 24.
yeah. And I
So
know
it's half
with
the
the Toronto one, I
size
was it last year Grey Cup in Toronto?
Yeah.
And I know they added, but it's probably around the same. Like they can add some, but it's not
Yeah.
nearly the numbers they want for like a World Cup match. But they probably want like
I'm
50.
a Starbucks lover.
Starbucks.
Starbs.
I haven't Starbucks in a while.
Lonely Starbucks lovers, Kel's a nice future. I only go to Starbucks when I have gift cards because it's too damn I can't
You know he's
justify.
singing Taylor Swift right now?
Yeah, I know he is.
Okay.
But she doesn't say Starbucks. It's what's the word she uses?
Star-crossed? Is a Star-crossed lover?
Yeah.
Something like that.
that.
But it sounds like Starbucks lover.
Yeah, I can hear it in my head. I know a lot of Taylor songs, but I would never go to a concert just simply because A, I can't afford it, and B, the mass amount of people gives me anxiety just thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you guys, that is the 1 hour mark.
Whoa. we
It
made
is 20. Oh, you can't see.
20 hours.
Huh.
But yeah, so that went really fast, you guys. You guys made
Yeah, that
Monday
was kind of fun, guys.
a
Yeah,
little bit better, a lot better actually. But thank you guys, everybody who's watching. Thank you to all of you wonderful people in the chat. Thank you, David, for amazing mod.
Cheers,
And
David.
we just remember, guys, we will not be live on Friday, but check our Instagram stories because we'll do some fun stuff.
That's right.
And we'll be back on Monday. So everybody, until then, stay safe, have fun.
We'll see ya
Don't forget.
later.
You're
awesome.
Bye,
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Have a great week, everybody.